Du-du-du-du. Hello, everyone. Everybody. It's us. And this. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ah, hello. Hi, Sketchy. And actually, I'm mad at you because you kept making fun of me. But welcome in. Why is my mouth not moving? Wop, wop, bada. Hello. Okay. Okay. Hold on. What is happening? My mouth's not moving. But let me try and resync. Hold on now. We're gonna resync my setup. Ah, da, 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 da. Oh, no. My mouse, it's still not moving. Okay. Um, maybe if I, ah, no, it's not moving. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna try. I have multiple versions of her. No, still nothing. Mm, why? Hmm. I don't know what's happening. Problems galore indeed. Oh, actually, how did I not realize that? Okay. Let me try my third one. My third one. Okay, does she? No, I lost. Let me try it one more time at resetting. Nope. That did nothing. But it's okay. I guess I'm talking without a mouth this time. Um, I suppose. But it's okay. I'll figure it out later. How are you today, Sketchy? Where's Banana? Banana said she would pop in. I hope she pops in. I I don't know what's happening. Maybe I just need to reset my computer or something. Hmm. Hmm. It's okay. Telepathy. Yeah. I'm using my powers. I have powers. I didn't tell you before, but I have powers, and telepathy is clearly one of them. Yes, I am still a little bit ticked at you, but I'm forgiving you. I'm being very generous and I'm forgiving you. So, you're welcome. Hmm. You have been forgiven for just just because I'm nice. I'm very kind. Yay! If Mon said that they might be able to join, so that would be nice. So I have no clue what I wanted to do, but I wanted to just talk because it's been a while since we've talked. Oh, okay. I forgive you fully now. You are fully forgiven. I like my smiling face too, but you tease me too much sometimes. You are such a teaser, a jokester. Hmm. So what have you been up to today? Like what's today like for you? Hmm. I'm still trying to figure out why this model is doing this. Well, I suppose no matter what, I am still me. You are clearly not terrible at it because you were teasing me all day. You're getting ready to move. Where are you moving to, if you don't mind me asking? Are you moving like a new house? I've moved houses a few times, so I kind of get the whole packing and moving and stuff. And then since I'm in uni, I also have to obviously like pack and stuff. And it's like sometimes annoying, but I tend to overpack myself. So in uni at least, I tend to go and go back and forth. And when I go back home, I bring stuff back because I'm like, I don't need this. Moving back into a house. Were you in like a dorm or something? Like I'm in a suite. I hate moving. I had to do it so much. I don't hate moving. I actually, for some reason, really like um the like being able to pack and stuff. So I think that I like moving because of that. But I do not like moving in the sense of like travel time and stuff like that. That always, I hate that. That I I think that moving is a lot harder than people like say it is, but also it's a lot easier than some people say it is. I don't know how to explain it. I'm debating on eating my last fortune cookie because I had four fortune cookies. Do you want me to read you the fortune cookies that I have so far that I've gotten? Because I had four. There's still one left. It's mainly just stuff because yeah, I also have a lot of stuff. I I like having a lot of stuff. I like seeing my thing have a lot of stuff. Really. Okay, okay, okay. Fortune 1. A surprise gift from your close friend will brighten your day. Hmm. I haven't gotten a gift yet, so maybe it's talking about later on. Oh, hey, how are you? I actually just had a little semi like friend group did a little one shot that I like sat in on, which is why I started to stream a little late. Don't mind the fact that my mouth is not moving. I don't know why it is not moving. It just, it's not moving. You're working on a surprise gift for me. I see. All right. The second portion, second portion is financial abundance is near. So does that mean I'm getting the job that I applied to? Because that would be nice. I really hope that's the case because I need some money. Or maybe I'll make money, maybe I'll get money off of like streaming and stuff soon. And the third one I have, hold on, I'm blind, I flipped it upside down, is October is a month for unexpected surprises and opportunities. Ooh, unexpected wait, how far away is October? Let me check dates. Hmm, I think it's gonna be. No, don't worry about it. Mind tricks are cool. Yeah, I have telepathy today. October 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 months away. So in 7 months, I apparently will have something good happen. Your birthday's in October? Oh, okay, that's good to know. We'll do something special for your birthday. All right. Should I eat the last fortune cookie and read the last portion? Because I have one fortune cookie left. I got four. My order came with four because I got lo mein and wonton soup. And I finished my lo mein because I ordered it last night and I ate it twice. So I ate it last night and then I ate it for lunch today. And then I still have my wonton soup, which I think I'll be eating after stream because I like wonton soup. Maybe I'll make rice too for my wonton soup because wonton soup goes. I like rice with wonton soup. But it gave me four. Yes, lo mein is one of my favorite dishes. Absolutely. I specifically like out of the places near me, because I'm right now in school, and the places to eat are like, they're not good. I'll be honest, they're not that good. But I do like this place. This place has really good lo mein and also pretty good sushi, though there is a better sushi place in town that I'll go to if I decide to go in town for sushi. It's called like Asian fusion or something, so it's like a multiple of different types of Asian foods. So that's why you have lo mein and sushi. But to be fair, America combines a lot of different things all at once, so you get it all the time. I used to go to this specific restaurant as a kid, and it was because I was raised Jewish, so it was like a kosher place. But so my family would go and eat there, and it was always so nice. Like I'd always get wonton soup with at least one wonton. I'd add in my white rice, and I'd always get my salmon avocado sushi. And sometimes I'd take chicken shoot, what's the name of it? General Chow's chicken. That I like. And then um they did sometimes have lo mein that I would eat, but mostly I ate the sushi there and the soup. I do love my wonton soup. It's been a while since you should have. We are the melting pot after all. Yes, we are in fact a melting pot. I we do have a lot of different cultures and a lot of different foods, which is always nice. I do think Asian food is my favorite out of all of the foods. Like Italian is good. I'm not a big fan of Mexican. I do like the spice, but I think sometimes it just hits too hard. I I also am not that big of a fan of um specifically Indian, which I know is Asian, but specifically Indian in the Asian cuisine, I don't enjoy. And that's because my mom would order it so much that it I don't want it. Like every time I think about it, it's, oh, my mom's ordering from that place that this guy likes her in, but now he doesn't work there. But it's still that place to me. You usually just eat Panda Express or an authentic ramen restaurant. Oh, I love ramen. I have some packs of ramen actually here, but I sadly don't have a good pot, so I can't make it well. But maybe if I just boil the water and pour it on and leave it. I do have a lid for one of my mugs, and it's a big mug, like a very big mug. Yes, I will say that bread is amazing. And I would always get a cheese and mushroom bread thingy when we would order there because every time we'd order there, it was always my mom got a lot of different spicy foods and I would eat them, but at some point it just got so tiresome. There's only one Chinese place in my town, but it's terrible. Oh, poor Sketchy. You need some good Chinese food. Chinese food is delicious. Oh my gosh, you need some good food. I will say, the part of town that my school's in definitely doesn't have like the best food, and like I, I much prefer going back home and eating food there and getting like Chinese food. Literally any food there is better. The pizza where I am is not good. It's so not good. It's so greasy and for no reason. Um, and the bagels where I am right now, it's so hard. Like I could break my teeth going and biting it, and it's like, why are you doing that? Like, no. Be nice. Be soft. If I'm getting a bagel, I like bagel, cream cheese, and lox, but I won't get a bagel up here because where I am, it's just so hard. Oh, actually, one time I went to a bagel shop and I was like, "Oh, do you have lox? Because I just want lox. I don't want like a bagel. I just want like plain lox to eat." And they looked at me as if I had no head because I just asked for lox. Like I just asked for lox. It's not that big of a deal. It's lox is one of my favorites because okay, if you didn't know, lox is salmon cooked, not cooked in a way, but like it's made in a certain way, but it's not cooked. I forget the word, but it's delicious. And now I really, really want lox. Shoot, now I want fish in general. Maybe, maybe I'll order sushi after stream or something because I'm craving it now. Um, although I will have my wonton soup. Mm, my wonton soup is so good. But yeah, so lox is delicious. I love lox. I grew up on lox, and it's so sad because I came up and I asked for lox, and they're like, "Huh? You want just lox? Order you some? Okay. I'm. You should order me some. I'm the one who's broke. You don't like sushi? Oh my gosh. Do you like not like sushi because it's like fish, or do you not like sushi because of the texture? Like, what do you not like about sushi? Because, like, I don't get that. Sushi is delicious. I love raw fish, and I love rice, and I love seaweed. I will literally eat plain seaweed. Really? You'll get me some sushi. I asked my bagel burnt. What would I like? Salmon avocado. Salmon avocado sushi. It's not cooked and texture. Okay, see, like I knew it wasn't taste or something like that. They do have cooked sushi. That is a thing. And its texture is a bit different than normal sushi, I will say. So you should try cooked sushi. But I guess if you don't like the texture, then there's not much you can do about that. Sadly, texture is one of the things that does put me off of some foods. You know, I don't like peanut butter. I hate peanut butter, and my family says I'm crazy for it. You know what else I don't like? Can I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna let you guys guess what I don't like. But then is it really sushi if it's cooked? Yeah. So there is like it is an actual thing. Yeah. It's I'm sure it's different than like normal people would assume sushi is. Like when you think of sushi, you think of the raw fish sushi. But there definitely is regular cooked sushi that you can get. Oh, but yeah, I want you to guess what food I don't like other than peanut butter, because um I do hate peanut butter. My brother, my twin, he is a peanut butter lover. And so every time he eats like a sandwich with peanut butter, I tell him to go wash his hands before we like play cards or something. I'm like, go wash your hands. And then he washes them. He comes back and I'm like, go wash your hands. I can still smell it. You don't like Bravely Default? Bravely Default? What's Bravely Default? There are places around me. I can't find it. Oh, wait, what's Bravely Default? I'm stuck on that. I'm confused. All right, I'll tell you what other foods I don't like. I don't like um chicken pot pie, and I don't like cheesecake. So those two, my family also say I'm kind of insane for. A JPRG. No, I can't find it here. It's okay. My sushi. I I'm gonna use my school gives me like dining and meal exchanges. I'm gonna use dining dollars to get the sushi, I think. No cheesecake. Yeah, I don't like the texture. It's the texture of cheesecake. I don't like chicken pot pie either, but I love cheese. Yeah, so it's the texture on both of them. I really don't like the texture on either cheesecake or chicken pot pie. It's just not my thing. And like, I love cheese and I love cake, but I don't like cheesecake. This is not, no. My school did that too of sorts. How so? Did they like also give you like dining dollars, or are they just like, oh, you gotta pay for it out of your own wallet? Because my school, we have it literally on Grubhub. They let us sign in on Grubhub and we have it show up that we have this amount of money of dining dollars and this amount of meal exchanges that we can eat and stuff like that. So yeah, it's attached to our IDs as well. Um, the only thing is that like it shows up on like Grubhub. You have to put your ID into it and then it shows up. It's like, oh hi, you get food. You could technically go to one of the places on campus and order through a person. That does you could do that if you didn't have Grubhub, which I know there are some people who don't have Grubhub that do order, especially freshmen, first year people, transfer students, anyone who's new in the school usually orders at the kiosk places that they have because they just don't know. And then they learn, oh hey, you can order it on Grubhub, and they switch and they're like, oh, I don't need to go to the kiosk and be like, hey, can I have, you know, my sushi? Can I have a burger? The burgers here are also kind of eh. There's only one place that I like the burger of. and the other two places that have the burgers are just one of them is always, always, always overcooked. And the second one is just it's not it's not good. I like medium rare, so I am very much like I don't like it if it's overcooked. And both places are very much overcooked. And it's just sad. And so I only get it a burger sometimes because there's only one place on campus that has the good burger. And they cook it, I think it's medium that they cook it to. And I'm like, I'm fine with medium. I prefer medium rare, but I'm fine with medium. The food on campus is just kind of sad. That's sadly how it's always been. I don't think any American school has good food on campus. Sorry, I didn't know why, but I needed to yawn. But yeah, I think out of the places on campus, I get the pasta, which is all you make your own pasta, and I get the sushi most. They all kind of suck. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm very excited for when I go to Japan, because I'm going to study abroad next year, is I'm very excited for the food because there will be good food and I won't have to worry about the food. I'm worried like, oh, do I have to order good food or do I have to just suck it up and go to the dining hall? But no, I can just go to the dining or whatever facilities and be like, yeah, I'm gonna taste some good food. I'm gonna go eat that. I, yeah, I'm very excited for that because I've heard from my friends. Some of my friends go to the school that I'm going to, and I've heard that the food is much, much better. And the rooms even look better than like the dorm rooms here. So it's like, I am so excited. I I don't understand why it sucks so much. You know, my first semester here, actually my first year at my college, um, the rice was so bad. So bad. So the rice, they didn't have a rice cooker my first semester, which is fine as long as you know how to make rice in a pot. You can. I know how to make rice in a pot. My family knows how to make rice in a pot. I uh, I do prefer a rice cooker because it's easier, but I can in fact make rice in a pot. The school could not. The school's rice was so bad, guys. Like so bad. Sometimes it was like wet and hard at the same time, and sometimes it was like sticky but not sticky and like soggy and gross and like not undercooked and yet overcooked, and it's just like how did they mess up that bad? How did they do that? I genuinely like I wish I knew how they did it. Now you're curious about my cooking. I I'm okay. I'm a good cook, I'd say. I can follow instructions. So if you give me instructions, I will follow it, and there we go. I can cook it. I am not, you missed the stream where I first said this, but there's a quote in our Discord that says something like, I burnt the water, or something like that. It wasn't me. It was my mom. My mom burnt water twice. Um, you're a five-star chef. Give me some food. I'm a starving college student right now. You gotta send me some food. I'm not, I'm clearly needing some food, but I think the best thing I cook is just plain pasta. I like pasta, and obviously I can cook rice. I have my own rice cooker that I cook it in usually. And then I actually I've used the rice cooker to make cake before, and that cake is delicious. Absolutely 5 out of 5. Like I love it. And now I kind of want it, but I don't have the ingredients to make it right now. But it is very much a very delicious cake. And I like to cook with my friends. I like to sit and like do part of it. Like I like to be in a group when I cook because I like to just cook with people. I don't know, it's nice. Sometimes cooking by yourself is nice too, but cooking with people always make me happy. There was one time when I was baking with a friend that she said that she was gonna add flour, but she said, "Oh, you add the flour to this cake." So I was mixing the cake and I was like, "Okay, she said she was gonna add the flour, so I won't add flour." And she said that she thought she said like I don't know who was right, but someone was clearly right. She said that she'd said you add the flour. I was like, no, you didn't. You said you would. So we caught it because the cake was obviously too like silky and watery, and we were like, this is not cake yet. Did you did you add the flour? No. Did you add the flour? No, you told me not to. I told you to add the flour. No, you told me not to. You said that you would add the flour. Hmm. Okay, let's add the flour. So we added the flour and the cake turned out fine, but we both thought the other one said. "Hmm." So yeah, that was silly. So I do think that I'm better at cooking than baking. They say cooking is like math and then baking's like science, which I'm better, I think, at math than I am at science, but I'm not marginally better. I think I'm actually pretty bad at most math. What I want to do one stream is I want to have everyone come up with like a math homework sheet for me, and I'll just do it on stream, and we can hope it's the same thing. Like I also want to do one with Japanese, and just hope see how I turn out, see how my test taking goes. You're mostly a baker. What do you bake? Do you bake cakes, cupcakes, brownies? Oh, geez, now I'm so hungry. I was gonna eat before stream, and then I got swept into the D&D thing, which was so fun. My friends, I found them doing a one-shot campaign, and I was just like, I'm joining. Like I'm sitting down and watching you guys do this, and I'm laughing with you guys because this is I love D&D and I love one shots. And I have been promised that the next D&D session, the next one shot that they do, I will be allowed in. Brownies, cakes, and cookies. Oh, that's so yummy. Do you have a favorite type of cookie? I really like chocolate chip cookies. I like chocolate. I think that I like specifically milk chocolate, not dark chocolate. I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate. Hmm. Oh, man, I keep yawning and I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me take a drink. Maybe a drink will help me. Hmm. All right. All right. I think that maybe worked. I have no idea. We're just vibing. Man, Banana said she would stop in. Banana lied to me after she failed to draw me properly in the Gartic phone. It was so silly. Gartic phone was so fun. Maybe we should do stuff like that as well. I'm gonna make Banana join us. Banana will draw us. Um, yeah, now I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. I improvised. I don't know anything about you. You clearly improvised. My food got stolen from me. My lunch got stolen, and that made me sad. My lunch was stolen from me, by an alien. I also got to be dancing in a square, but I didn't have time to make my bun on the top of my head, so no one added it because no one knew other than me. And Banana should have known, to be fair, but I don't know if Banana got me that round. Got your thingy that round. I don't remember. And then what was the first one? What there? What was the first one? You did steal from Banana too. You did steal from Banana as well. Banana and I have both been stolen from from beings, from you, from an alien. How cruel. Ah, you're right. Gossiping in a grocery store. You're right. Which I do love some gossip, but I actually don't stir the pot. Not at a grocery store. I would not at all. Because that feels like I feel like someone would be able to overhear me. If I'm gonna gossip, it's gonna be with just my friends, my close friends. A grocery store feels like I'm like maybe I'd be on the phone to a friend, maybe. But hmm, I tried to draw me gossiping with Banana, but I didn't. I got me down, and then I was like, oh no, I have no time, and I started writing Banana, and I failed. That was actually a prompt from Gartic. I put your name in. Oh, I see. You would just wait Yume, and then you pick the Gartic phone prompts. I forget that they do prompts because I think too hard, and I'm like I gotta put in a good one, and then I clearly I find out that they're prompts, and I'm like, oh, I could have done that. I didn't need to be racking my brain in like 15 seconds or whatever. Maybe people would want to play a game. The others were all me. Yeah, I figure that was you stealing my lunch. My poor lunch. Huh? I I bracket. I only ever use them when I can't think of Anything clever. Ah, yeah, that's smart to use them in that sense because, you know, it's hard. It's hard to think sometimes. Your brain's, especially like when your brain's like thinking about it, it's like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. Oh my God, my model. Well, she's okay. But it's like, oh my gosh, my brain, I need to think of this thing. Brain doesn't work because you're thinking too hard. I'm trying to make sure, like, when I am watching my stream on the YouTube as well, because then I know where you guys are, and I just realized you just saw my model do that, and I think it's very funny. Well, at least a little while ago by now, because it's always a little bit behind. But yeah, I do I do enjoy those kind of games and stuff, especially because it makes your brain be like, who's playing with me that I can make fun of? And also, who's playing with me that I should know and I should not make fun of? Or that I should make it easy or should I make it hard? Like, there were people who did really good things and it was really impressive. And I was like, oh my gosh, insane. I'm sorry, my neck. I gotta break my neck. Break my neck. Crack my neck. I don't want to break my neck. All right, there we go. I cracked my neck. I did not break my neck. Don't worry. Insult you all? Okay. You have invited the devil. I may be a little angel at times, but if you want me to tease you, I can be evil. There's no stopping me. I mean, there is stopping me. If you ask me to stop, I'd stop. There's no stopping me otherwise. I have got you in my clutches. You find it adorable. I'm glad I'm cute to you. I'm glad I'm cute. I like being seen as someone who's nice and cute. I don't know. It's nice. What's it called? I'm gonna try and grab a a pack where you get the like head pats in, so like the stream can like head pat you and stuff. I wanna buy that once I have money and stuff like that, so that you can like head pat me, because I think head pats are the nicest. Yeah, you enjoy. Oh my gosh, you enjoy my personality. Oh my gosh, you're just buttering me up. You're making me blush. Oh my gosh. Seriously, it's so sweet of you. What do you like? I want to know. I like being buttered up. I'm I'm not I don't have a big ego, so it's always like sweet to hear and like fun to be like, you like me. Someone likes me. You only speak truth. Hmm. I don't know if I believe you on that because I feel like you lied when we played Among Us. I feel like I feel like That's definitely a thing you have done. I feel like you have definitely lied at times. There's no way someone can fully speak truth and only truth. If you only speak truth, that's like kind of impressive and also kind of like harmful to yourself in a way. Sometimes you need to tell yourself a little like white lie, like saying that you got something when you think you don't. You also saw me be a yes, okay, that's fair. I am also a terrible liar. I don't know if you remember, but when I got imposter, I was really, really bad at like talking. I just I just suck at talking sometimes when I'm imposter. I sometimes I can play it off. There are times where I'm pretty good at playing it off, and I will say that I've had a lot more experience in social deduction games than most people because I've been raised on them. My dad used to play them all the time when we were little. My family, we played Mafia, if you know what that game is. And it's because my brother wasn't good at social cues that we started playing social deduction games. So now he's really, really good at social cues in social deduction, but really, really bad at social cues anywhere else. And when I get nervous, it can sound like I'm lying even when I'm telling the truth. It's kind of silly. I don't think I do. Wait, you don't think you do what? You don't think you lie? Because I think that's impossible to not lie. I think everyone lies at least a little bit in their lifetime. Even though, like, we want to be as truthful as possible, there are times where just lying is sometimes easier. You can tell when I'm nervous. Know the game. You can tell when I'm nervous too. I don't I'm kind of like an open book in some areas. I I think that sometimes I just I'm too nervous. Even when I'm like telling the truth, I'm like, they won't believe me. They won't believe me even though I'm telling the truth. Or when people are like piling up on me and being like, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Please, please, please believe me. And they're like, you only get like this when you lie. And I'm like, no, I'm telling the truth. Please believe me. I'm not imposter. But yeah, I'm not, I don't think I'm a good liar. I think I actually am a terrible liar who can sometimes get away with it because I can, I don't know, work a crowd sometimes. You know what I think I want to do for one stream? I think that we should try and host a game stream of Among Us, cause just cause I am a terrible liar, I think it would be fun. I wonder, you know what we should do? There's online games of social deduction games that we should totally play. Grass, welcome in. I also don't tell people much, so they don't really know if I'm lying. See, that's sometimes good, but sometimes bad. Like sometimes they're like, "Oh, you're not telling enough. You're not giving enough information, so you're lying." Okay, maybe we can plan for this next Wednesday or oh, this Friday is actually break for me. So I'll be home Saturday. So I don't know if I'll stream Saturday. If not, because I actually have to double check if my brother's gonna be home, because my brother's religious Jewish, and I'm not, and he, I can't stream if he's home, but if he is not home, I will stream. So maybe we can plan a game for either this Wednesday or the Saturday coming up, or the Wednesday after that. I left the Discord, so I haven't been. Why do you leave the Discord if you don't mind me asking? What's been going on? What are you like busy and stuff? Well, it's because I'm an introvert. Not many people talk. Okay, I'm an ambivert. I, which sounds totally like contradictory for many people, but I gather specifically introverts around me, introverts and other ambiverts, with a few scattered here and there extroverts. But that's why I get along a lot with people around me who are introverts because I I just am an ambivert and I chill with these kind of people. So, but Gross, how have you been? I hope it's not been stressful for you or anything, because I don't want you to be stressed and busy. I mean, if you're doing work, I kind of understand it, but well, technically, I think of myself as an extrovert. So you're an ambivert. Ambivert is the in between between extrovert and introvert, which means sometimes you can like get energy from other people, but sometimes you just need energy, you get energy by yourself. So that's the difference. I think like sketch, not many people talk to me and I can never join in a combo. You can always join in a combo. You're always welcome to join in. I will never stop you from joining in. And if you ever feel like you're interrupting, don't. I don't know what to say. I feel that way a lot of times too, where I'm just like, I hope I'm not interrupting anyone, but I want to be in this conversation as well. But you're never going to be interrupting anyone. Don't you worry. In my server, and I'm sure in Banana server as well, you're always welcome to just pop in and talk and join in the conversation. You're never a bother. It's more of I can handle social situations if I'm forced into them. So you're okay, then you are an introvert, but it's getting me into those situations. You're probably an introvert who leans more extroverted. So you can lean more, like you can be an introvert, or you can be an introvert extrovert, where like you're leaning towards like, oh, I can deal with this, stuff like that. Like I'm an ambivert, but I lean more towards introvert. So that means that although I can and I do get energy from other people and I do love hanging out with other people, I get more energy sometimes when being alone than I do when I'm with other people. And that's specifically like in-person situations. I feel like online's a bit different. I'm probably gonna stay away from the Discord. Oh, I hope that everything's okay. I hope that like nothing's like stressing you out about it. But no worries, you don't have to join it if you don't want to. Or I mean, you can join back if you want to at any point. Like you're free to come and go as you go. No one's forcing you into it. Also, don't mind the fact that I am not talking through a mouth right now. I'm apparently using telepathy this stream because my model has decided not to talk. So I'm sure you noticed that. But I do enjoy things with people if I can. Yeah, see, like that again sounds a bit more ambivert, where it's like I do enjoy time with people and I do enjoy going out and hanging out with people at times. But I also really do enjoy my own time where I'm just me and I'm just alone and I'm reading or I'm drawing or even like I feel like talking to people online even is like a bit different than in-person interactions. So I would say that kind of interaction I also am perfectly fine with. Oh, I left the banana Discord. I mean, oh, I see. Well, I'm sure Banana would say the same thing that you're welcome in and out whenever you need. But I hope that no one like bothered you or something, because I know sometimes people leave because sometimes people are there. But yeah, I totally get it. No worries at all. And again, I'm sure Banana would say the same thing that you're welcome in and out whenever you want. In and out. We're like a restaurant. You're welcome to stay in and eat or just dine out. I told Banana in the call, I, English, Jesus. Okay. I told Banana in the call, I do enjoy hanging and talking with you guys. Oh, we love talking and hanging out with you too. And no worries at all again. Oh wait, that was sketchy. See, I'm blind. English is oh, jeez. Okay. See, I'm very blind. I am so sorry about that. Uh, I'm sorry. That was my silly mistake there. But yeah, no. Man, that's a good reference that we're restaurants. Maybe we're more like Pokemon centers, where when you want to come, you come in, you need it, you can hang out, but you can leave. I wear glasses, so I'm legally blind, and I also wear glasses. So don't worry, you are not alone at all. Blindness is something I am not unaware of. I was looking for the word. It took me a second to search for it. I think it's very hard to join an established friendship group in Discords. I feel like sometimes I wasn't able to have a say. It was a bit disappointing. Yeah, I will say sometimes joining established groups is definitely harder, but I think that sometimes, like for me at least, I usually just invite people. I'm like, come on in, come join our group, like come be our friend. You're perfectly fine just lurking. You're perfectly fine just being here, but you are a friend, like you're part of this group. That's what I kind of do. That's what I try to be. I too have glasses. We are all wearing glasses. Oh, that's right. You told me when we were talking about archery. Yes, I have glasses and I am legally blind, but I can do archery and I'm pretty good at it too. Well, at least I think I am for someone who picked it up for like summers and stuff. My my camps were really nice. I really liked that camp and I really want to do archery again, but it's a rich people sport and I am not a rich person. I am a broke person, but I do love archery. We all have glasses. That's kind of funny to me that we three have glasses. Are you very blind too, Ross? Or just like normal glasses blind? I had that issue in my school. Ugh. See, I cannot. English is not my day today. That's not a sentence. English is not my language, I should say. My language today, even though it is my first and currently only knowledgeable language. I had that issue in my school where you could tell the groups and you couldn't just walk into them. Without glasses, I'm fairly blind. Okay. So yes, we are both blind. We are blind beings. And yeah, school specifically I think is harder than online spaces. Joining an online space group is probably easier. Joining a friend group that's already established in school is harder unless someone like invites you into it. I also found in the Discord there were a lot of flirty guys. Yes, there definitely are a lot of flirty people. I find joking flirting fine. Like as long as it's not like, oh, I actually really want to date you because like we're we haven't met in person. Like that kind of stuff. But I think that sometimes there are people who definitely go a little overboard. I remember in the Among Us game there was this one guy who was also I think banned at some point, but he was weird and he was like also kind of flirty and weird. So that guy went overboard. And to me too, not even to Banana, it was to me. And I was like, "Oh, why me? I'm not even the listening." Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not expect to sneeze on stream at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that was also a problem, LOL. Like, I was just friends, not lovers. I just want friends, not lovers. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people always want lovers. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. I feel like I want to love her at some point. I, oh my gosh. I it's just a normal sneeze. I but okay. Uh yeah, I feel like there are a lot of people who definitely look for lovers. I think that lover will come to you when it comes to you. And outright like seeking it isn't bad necessarily, but there are definitely people that I'd rather just be friends with. And I'm just like, hey, I'm chill being your friend. I've been asked out a total of 3 times and twice by the same guy who is still a lovely friend of mine. If he ends up watching the stream, hi. Uh, but he's just a friend to me. So I understand the whole feeling. And then the first person who asked me out also is still my friend. Hi, if you watch my stream as well. Hi. We're actually putting together an RP currently, that friend and I. And so that's the kind of thing where sometimes friendships are just stronger and they just sometimes the romance isn't there, but that's okay. And sometimes I know that there are people who are friends first, and I am 100% we're gonna be friends first, and then maybe see if something leads up to it. But I would not dive straight into dating unless I'm 100% certain I like the guy or girl. I don't think anyone noticed I left the Discord. I I'm sorry if I hadn't noticed because I had been pretty busy, but I I did notice that you were talking less, so I was like just wondering if you were busy, but I didn't know that you left specifically, if that makes sense. Do they have the notifications for when people leave? Because I don't know if they do. I don't know if Banana has that. Let me check. I'm gonna check. The rabbit hole. No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it just says hi to people. I don't think it says goodbye to people, which is kind of normal. I've seen the goodbye message a few times and it kind of like scares me sometimes. I'm too British for you to date. Meme, meme. You're too British for me? I see. I see how it is. Unspoken law that states it cannot happen. Okay. That's good to know, I suppose. I I wouldn't mind dating. Actually, I don't want to date an American guy in the first place. If I'm gonna date anyone who's American, it's gonna be someone who's a girl, not an American guy, because most American guys I meet are just not the best. And I'm generalizing here. There are definitely someone out there that I would date if so happens, but dating wise, I haven't found an American guy that I like. But I wouldn't like I would date outside of my country 100%. I feel like if you only limit yourself to your country, no. You're closing off so many fish in the sea. You're saying I'm only taking the tuna and not also the salmon, which are both really good fish, and you should take both. To be honest, my focus is on my career and education right now. Yeah, that's completely fair. I myself haven't dated, I've dated no one in my entire life. I've dated no one. Um, I haven't even had a first kiss or anything, which a lot of people at my age have. Uh, but the most I've done is hold hands with a guy. Uh, and I've been on one date in total. So I would say technically also I follow that. I'm technically focused on school currently, but I would not mind dating if the right person comes, I would not mind it. Single is great. Being a single is not a bad thing. I think that a lot of people think it's bad, and it's really not. I think there's also a lot of people who are like, I'm going to remain single forever. And I'm like, you do you, girl. My relationship record is garbage. Oh no. Oh, poor Sketchy. I've been on three, so I went, yeah, it seems that you win. You have beaten me. I've been on only one date, and we held hands, and we bowled. We went to bowling, which I do not recommend for a first date, like to go bowling. I would recommend going out to eat for a first date. We ate after we bowled, and that was probably the best part of the day because eating is amazing. And also, he was very, she actually is now she. I'm so sorry, I misgendered you. She is very kind and she paid for my food, and I was like, this is the best part of the date. I love it. I got my food paid for, and you are awesome, and I really like you. And then after the date, I was like, do I think I would go on a second date? I think maybe we're better off as friends. And then there was some friendship drama, so we ended up getting a much more distance than like I thought we were ever gonna be. And then we made up at some point. I don't actually remember when we made up, but we did make up. Been cheated on mainly many times, so I'm not really jumping in again. I am so sorry that you were cheated on. I am so sorry. That no one deserves that. I think that I never understood cheating, and I don't think I ever will. And I'm very sorry that it happened to you. Bowling even? Bowling even? I, huh? Are you trying to say that you're good at bowling? Or, cause bowling even. Bowling even. Hmm, I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. But yeah, no, I would say bowling is not the best first date. It's like better than a movie theater, for sure. Like much better than going to the movie for a first date. I can feel you cheat at Monopoly. I do not cheat at Monopoly. I barely ever play Monopoly in the first place. And when I do, I don't cheat because I don't know how. I don't know how you would cheat. Yeah, bowling itself doesn't sound like a bad first date in like when you say it out loud. But I will say it's not the best because although you get to spend time together and you are hanging out, it's just awkward. Like I think it would be better as like a second date after you already like know each other and how each other like laugh and stuff. Like we were friends beforehand, so we did kind of know each other, but we weren't that close to the point where I would say bowling was like a comfortable, like perfect good first date. I'd say it's more of like a second or third date kind of situation. Other than eating, what would be your ideal first date? Mm, See, I'm gonna say going to a restaurant eating is definitely like my number one with like, because then you get to see how someone is treating staff and you get to see how they react to different foods and you get to know a lot about their personality just based on what they eat and what they like and where they chose to go in the first place. Um, but I'm also down for like a walking or date or even like a cat cafe date. That sounds amazing. A cat cafe date would be my perfect I love you kind of date. I just throw a snowball at you. No, I get cold so fast. Oh my God. My friends and I, when it snowed here, one of the things we did was I was throwing snowballs at him because he's from Japan and he never like experienced like that much snow where he could throw a snowball. So we had a little bit of fun throwing snowballs at each other. And then a different friend, she and I and this other guy, we ended up walking on a lake because it froze over so much that we could walk on it. So Those were fun times in the snow. There was one time when I was a kid that I was playing in the snow and I fell into like a big pile of snow, like a big pile of snow, and I got stuck. I couldn't get out. So I like was like, "Mom, mom, help." So my mom came out and she pulled me out of the snow and my boot came off. My boot came off, so I didn't have a boot. I was like, my boot. So she had to dig through the pile of snow to get my boot. Wait, you were a kid? No way. Yeah, I was a kid at one point in my life. I wasn't just born like this, you know? I was I was a little bean. I was a small little bean. You gotta start somewhere. Were you never a kid? Is that what you're implying to me that you were not a kid? 'Cause that's what it sounds like. But I remember when I was a kid, I'd also on snow days, like just I mean you were born cute and still are cute. Oh, 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 you're so sweet. I do think I was a very cute kid. So I will agree with you on that statement. I think most kids are cute. I think like cute kids are adorable. I love kids. I want kids at one point in my life. I came out full grown, just smaller. You want to know something funny? My twin and I, we don't have a birth. We didn't have a birth. You know why? Because we were C-section babies. So we were just evicted. We weren't birthed. We were evicted. So I've already been evicted from my first ever home since I was ever a thing. You had your mind intact. You knew what you wanted to be. If you were ever reborn, like with your memories, what would be the first thing you do? Like, not as a baby, but like as someone who could actually do something. Don't quit the day job with jokes like that. Oh, okay. Good to know. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Okay. Clearly my jokes aren't hitting. I Okay, to be fair, my family is not good at jokes, so I probably got some of that. Well, my dad's actually pretty good at jokes. Why didn't I get his joking side? Why did I get my mom's joking side? My mom's family is not good at jokes. They hit me. They hit you. Who hit you? What? Huh? Eh? Who hit you? Who's the they that hit you? 'Cause it wasn't. Is it someone I know? Eh? Eh? Me just waiting for you to catch up. Who hit you? Who hit my sketchy? Oh yeah, you guys are my bunnies now, so sorry, banana. Actually, yeah, you guys are our bunnies. You're our bunnies, our baby bunnies. That's why you're called kits in my server. Maybe you and Sketchy could date Yume. Feel like we really need a bonker. I would love a bonker team. I don't know how to do that on here. I need a bonk. emote in the first place. Maybe you and Sketchy could date. I don't know Sketchy yet. I don't know Sketchy that well yet. I have heard of streamers dating like a chatter and it working, but I've also heard of like really scary ones. I'm not complaining. I would gladly be claimed. Oh my God. Claimed. So you're like a little puppy, a lost puppy. I can't be called a kid because I'm not in the Discord. I haven't found a legal loophole. But you're part of my stream, so I can call you a kit because you are still part of my stream, meaning that you're still a kit because you're here and you're part of my colony, which you cannot get out of my colony. Even if you're not in the Discord, you're part of it. I'm not sorry. Don't evil laugh at me. I will evil laugh at you back. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Okay, I need to work on my evil laugh. I do need to work on my evil laugh. It's been a while since I evil laughed. My family one Halloween did a evil laughing competition and I won it. So I can evil laugh like a witch. Not right now, clearly, because I've lost it right now, but I could beat you with my evil laugh. Hmm. Also, legal loophole. You mean illegal loophole. It's not legal. It's illegal. You're not allowed to do a loophole. Not on my watch. I actually really do like the term legal loophole. It's a fun term. Especially, you want to know? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to tell you the best story I have of um my dad and like finding a loophole in one of his rules. Because my dad's a lawyer, so like I can't fight him most times when I was a kid. I mean, like this is when I was a kid. Um, well, you can't get me because you don't know my. Ah, I'll 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 chase you down. I'll find you. Okay, wait. Let me tell you the story. Okay, so as a kid, I told you I'm was born Jewish, so we'd go to temple, and the temple that we went to at around dinner time, they would have an event called Shal and as kids, we'd go, we'd eat food, and then we'd get candy and dessert, and then we'd say goodbye to Shabbos or whatever. Um, but my sibling did something and they got in trouble for it. I don't remember what they did, but they did something. And my dad made this rule. You cannot have ice cream. And ice cream was the dessert, like the main dessert that people would eat. So you cannot have ice cream at this shul. So my sibling was a mess. They were sad. They were crying. They went to the bathroom. They're like, my ice cream, my ice cream, my ice cream, my ice cream. Um, and so me and my other friend, we decided, well, he said that my sibling couldn't have ice cream, but he didn't say anything about ice cream cones. So we gathered up the ice cream cones of the Shalshanis, like so we just started stealing all the ice cream cones and we were walking out and my dad saw us and he's like, "What are you doing with all those ice cream cones? Like where are you going with those?" And I looked up at him and I'm like, well, you said that sibling can't have ice cream, but you never said anything about ice cream cones. And my dad looked at me, and I think that was a moment he was very proud of me because he he looked at me and he's like, you know what? You're right. Go right ahead. I won't stop you. So we went to the bathroom, and the bathroom in the women's section was divided in two parts. So there was like a section for people to sit and chill, and then there was a section for the bathroom section. So we were in the sit and chill spot. So don't worry, it wasn't gross. And we went there, and we were like, "Hey, sibling, look what we have." And we just ate the ice cream cones. And at one point, we decided to add water, and we drank the water from the ice cream cones and ate the ice cream cones. I'm an open book for the most part as well. Don't worry. Open books like us, we get along. We're good. I'll throw ice cream at you and say, "Don't throw ice cream at me. That's cold. And that's a waste of food. That's food. Don't you want to eat the ice cream instead? Would it be better to eat the ice cream instead of throwing it at me?" It was so silly. So that was our little legal loophole that I got around from my dad. Yeah, don't throw ice cream at me. I don't want ice cream thrown at me. It's too cold. What flavor ice cream are you gonna throw at me? What is is it cookies and cream, cotton candy? What flavor are we talking about? Is it just plain vanilla? I like plain vanilla. Is it chocolate? 'Cause I don't like chocolate actually. I don't like chocolate ice cream. Uh, is it like soft serve? What type of ice cream are we speaking about? I'm assuming because you're throwing it, it's not soft serve. Potato, huh? That's not a flavor. But hold on. I wonder if it's a flavor somewhere. Hold on. Potato ice cream. Potato ice cream. It's a thing. That's a real thing. Potato ice cream's a real thing. Oh my God. It is in okay, I have to go and try that. Next year I'm going to try that. That's when it's hot out, I'll go and try it. Ice cream does sound good now, but it's a bit cold for ice cream. But yeah, ice cream does sound pretty good. I'm still hungry. You guys have made me hungry, and it's not fair. I want food. I want good food, but I sadly don't have good food. But oh, hold on. Okay, wait, try now. Hmm. Can you guys hear her? I need to just double check that. I just bought 10K worth of. Give me some of that gold. That's yeah, my roommate's speaking, so I just want to make sure that you guys aren't like hearing that too much. Because if not, if so, I'll move outside, I think. Well, actually, we only have like 30 minutes left on stream, so it won't be that big of a deal. I don't think it will be, at least. Well, um, you'll buy me food? Oh, please buy me food. Please buy me food. Get me some good food. I I still have my wonton soup that I am going to eat after stream, and I'm debating if I get the sushi or not after stream, because it's like, do I want the sushi or do I want to not go out? Because it's like a 5 minute. No, it's less than 5 minutes, honestly, but it's a little bit of a walk and it's kind of cold outside. So it's like, do I want to go outside to get food or do I want to stay inside? You were meant to send me money. I remember that's why I put in a PayPal, I think in my YouTube link or something. I put that in because you asked for it. I remember that. In return, I want to become good friends and get to know each other. Ah, yeah, of course. Absolutely. We can continue hanging out. I will be friends for food. I like some good food. My, you know what? I'm gonna eat my last fortune cookie and I'm gonna read you guys my fortune. So, oh, let's see. My fortune. What is my fortune? That's the wrong side of the fortune cookie. Success is achieved by those who work hard and stay persistent. I'm doing that. I don't think that's really a fortune, but I'm doing that. I enjoy listening to you. Oh, thank you, Sketchy. I'm so glad you do. I love talking to you guys. You never know, this could be the last time we ever speak. Yume, Boomy. No! Don't be the last time. I like speaking to you guys. I like having you in my stream and popping in and stuff. Even if you don't have to pop in like forever, like you can stop by at least like once or so a month. That or like not even like just pop in at some points whenever you free, and that would be nice. Like that's I like speaking to you guys, and I like having company. Don't make this the last time I'm speaking to you. I'll miss you if it is. Are you busy? Is that why you're saying like you might not be able to? Because if you're busy, I understand. Work is very busy sometimes. Well, Sketch will still be here. But what about you? Are you like, what's happening? Are you okay? I don't I don't want anything bad to be happening. I want to make sure you're okay because I like you guys, and that includes you. And we gotta play Among Us together again. I was just telling Sketch earlier today about um what's it called? Playing again at some point. You think you think that this will be the last time you speak, or that you will? What are you thinking? Maybe we will. Okay, maybe we will. Just don't kill me as imposter, because I'm very bad at being imposter. I was thinking of playing it either next week during like stream or doing a special like I don't know. I'll probably play it at stream. Um I think I'm okay. You asked, oh, yeah, okay. Well, if you're not okay, that's okay too. And I'm here. Like, feel free to reach out if you need anything. Like, don't you worry. If you want to, I was gonna say you could send your Discord user and I can add you as my other account if you want. Just I want to make sure that you're okay and not doing anything crazy because I like you. You're a good person and you're very nice and you're great company, even if you kill me as an imposter. But yeah, I'll make an announcement probably for this. I'm gonna check if my brother's gonna be home this weekend because if he's not, then I might do it this what's it called? This Saturday, this next Saturday. Um, and then yeah, if maybe this Wednesday or this Saturday, we'll set up to play the game if we have enough people who will join. I'm gonna force Banana to join. Banana must join. Maybe I'll also force someone else to join. Maybe I'll also if it's Wednesday, I can force my brother to join possibly. Hmm. Maybe I'll also play it on Discord at some point. I tried getting enough people at one point, but not a lot of people came in. Um, my fortune cookie is yummy. Did you eat dinner or lunch or whatever meal is up for you guys? I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. This is making me I keep thinking of eating, so I'm like asking if you guys eaten today. I just want food. Like it's just I want food. Okay, I know what you like. I'm always here at your call. Okay, so if we ever play, you'll show up. Like I know that you'll show up. And I'll force Banana to show up. Banana's showing up whether she likes it or not. Actually, she's gonna like it. She's gonna like it. Um, and then hopefully maybe some other people can join from the server and stuff too. And we'll see how many people join. I'll make a poll and see if people can join and if they want to join on Wednesday or Saturday. I have to just double check that my brother's not home on that weekend, which I don't think he is. I think he has school technically still, because he had a spring break earlier. You're my knight. Are you gonna go to medieval times and like fight for your place as like the top knight? I wonder if we should have like a competition or something. You know what I want to do at one point? I want to do a little thing where we just have like a group drawing competition. Sketch has a crush on me, I think. I see that. I think so too. I am your knight. I see that. Gross, I think you're right. You are my knight. You better fight for me and get me good food. That's what my knight needs to do is get me good food. I like to eat. I'm I like to eat, but I'm also don't eat a lot, so it's kind of like silly. I'm kind of like dual personality. Dual personality, that's not what I mean. Dual um I don't know what the wording is. Me drawing is not something you want to see. I want to see it. Why not? I am I don't know that word. I am straight. I am straight. Straight. That word is not straight. That word that you said. As food is on the way. Yum. I love some food. Some food. I want to see everyone be able to draw at least a little sketch, you know? It's always fun. I bet you don't suck as much as you think you do. I remember I hate my art every time I look at it, and yet there are people who love it, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm proud for me that people like my art, and that's what matters. Is even if you think that your art isn't the best, you still like it a bit. You're a writer, not an artist. That's still an art form in my mind. Writing is an art because you have to create, and creativity in itself is what makes art art. Which is why AI can't be art because it doesn't create. It just feels. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that people like my art. I do try, and I've gotten a total of 3 commissions my entire art journey of commissions. So I'm very happy. It's definitely something I'm proud of. Even though sometimes I look back and I'm like, I hate that. Why'd I draw that? But then I look at people's comments and it's like, oh, people actually liked it. Like people, I liked it at one point. Like this was art that I was proud of and I'm happy about. So don't like don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone's got to start somewhere. You will commission. Oh, oh. Well, if you want, I can. I will make 10. You'll make 10 commissions. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, I will be rich. I will have all the money in the world, and I can buy myself food. I think I am gonna have to go eat soon because I am really hungry. I keep thinking about food. I keep wanting food. So I might how much for a serious commission? So it does depend. Let me pull up my thing so I can reference it. Hold on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. So my prices currently, if you want, so I have comms and customs open. Yeah, I have comms and customs open. Um, all Chibli are 15. Animals are 20 because I'm better at animals than Chibli art. Humans are 30. All humans are 30. This is the base price, just so you know. Extra characters is plus 50%. There are different coloring options and line options. So there's line, there's flat color, rendering, background. You could also do a sketch. Prices shift based off complexity, how much you want, colors, stuff like that. So the base prices are the 15, 20, 30, and then plus 50% for whatever. If you're doing like 2 characters, it's plus 50%, not like 100%. But I also have like a bunch of different things. So it's like really fun. So I can send it to you if you would like on Discord. And yes, Sketchy, okay. Okay. I will send you it on Discord as well. Is that my so I'm currently a student, so I don't have a full-time job, but I that is my main source of income other than nothing. I That's my main source of income. I don't have a full-time job. Um, the other source of income that I'm hoping to gain from is this, obviously, and I am trying to get a summer job, so that's the other source of income I'm hoping for. But yeah, otherwise, commissions are really my only source of income right now. And obviously, if I get money from streaming, then streaming will account for it, and I will probably most likely be better money in the long run than commissioning, but we'll see how it goes. Work rental part-time, it will make you money. So I have looked into jobs like that, but I am in a college town, so basically every job is already full, and the ones that are hiring already have people recommend they already have recommendations. So even though I've applied, I have not gotten a job up here. Um, so I am still waiting on summer camp jobs because I don't have a car, so I have to take busing. Um, I can drive, but I don't have a car, which makes it a lot harder to get a job, which is the a main problem for me is that I don't have a car, so I can't really drive to like a job. I can walk and I can bike to certain jobs, but pretend you work for NASA. I would be rich if I worked for NASA. Actually, that's not true. I'm sure there are not many people who are rich that work for NASA. You know, there is that streamer. I wonder if he's rich. If he were, because there's a streamer that works for NASA that makes that like streams. He's another VTuber and he's really cool. But I wonder if he's rich. I should ask him. I should reach out, be like, "Hi, I'm a VTuber and I was wondering, hey, how much are you? How much do you make? How do you like your classes?" I love my classes. They are a little work heavy. I am currently doing a capstone, a pre-capstone. So one of my papers is like really long. Well, farewell, Yumi Boomy. If this is the last time we speak, I wish you the best. And with that, the 2026 season comes to an end. Oh, goodbye. I will see you again. I promise you that we will see each other again and we will talk again. So don't you worry. Um, but yeah, no, I do like my classes. So they're a little there are some that are work heavy, some that aren't. Most of my classes I am passing. Actually, all of my classes I currently am passing, but I need a little bit of a higher grade in one of them, but I should get it by the end of the term. But yeah. So yeah, my classes are pretty good. I enjoy them. I do. I was an art major for a little while, but then I switched majors. And I don't miss the art major track because the art classes were like 3 hours twice a week or 6 hours once a week, and I cannot sit through that. I'm not sorry. That's just too much. And like most of the classes that I were in, the teachers just uh, rambled on and would not like actually teach. So it was like not the best. So I don't miss that. But I did have good art classes at times, which was nice. And I do miss like having like assignment art to work on, which is why I like taking commissions and stuff like that and art trades and stuff. So that's what I like to do. Well, I think that I'm actually going to end stream a little bit, literally 10 minutes earlier than I normally would have, because I am really hungry. We've been talking about food for most of this stream, and it's just made me more hungry. So I'm going to end, and I love you guys. Thank you all for coming in and stopping in. And I am, again, really confused on why my telepathy is being telepathy right now, but we'll figure it out by next stream, I'm sure.